Now, slogging up the motorway from London to Barrow-in-Furness during a heat wave, not everyone's idea of a good time, but it's exactly what thousands of bikers did voluntarily over the weekend.
Not just in a heat wave, wearing leather in a heat wave. Those leather pants. Whoosh. They were taking part in Daveday 2. That is a mass ride to celebrate the life of TV chef and hairybiker Lili Myers, who died last year. Our reporter Phil Chapman has the story.
They left London in sunshine, arrived in Barrow in summer rain, but there was nothing but a shower of love and respect for Lili Myers as the convoy of thousands of bikers arrived in his hometown. And for his widow Lily and best friend and hairy biker Cy King, Daveday 2 was all about everything he represented.
It's a celebration, and that's what's important. That's what we wanted to bring in Barrow. They hope, they smiles on people's faces, see people happy, having a really, really Daveday.
It's a joyous celebration of me best mate. That's what it means, and it's everything that's it's the culmination of what motorcycles are about. It's about community and friendship and fellowship.
Dave belongs to Barrow, but people travelled from far and wide to celebrate his life.
We come from Cirencester in the Cotswolds, and we both love food, and we both love sitting and enjoying and watching the hairy bikers, and we love motorbikes. We love everything he stands for, really.
We travelled up from Stoke-on-Trent, love Dave and Cy. Programmes were brilliant, recipes were brilliant. Always watch the programmes when they're travelling around the world. Absolutely great.
He was a swell guy, a legend, an icon.
Bikers Laura and Ryan even owe their relationship to Dave after meeting last year at the first Daveday.
It's just a Barrovian spirit, you know, proper nice people, and Dave was sort of like the best of the Barrovians, I think a lot of people would say. And bringing us two together, I wish he was here so I could shake his hand.
We got talking, didn't we? And that's been it since. And here I am now on the back of his bike doing Daveday 2.
And anyone can climb on board a replica Dave bike to leave a video tribute in the Lili Myers memory booth across town at the Dock Museum, renamed the Dave Museum for his special weekend.
On my memory of Dave, I only met him the once while filming with him at a big foodie event in Yorkshire a few years ago. And even though he was dashing to another hairy biker's appearance, he made it feel as if he had all the time in the world to stop and chat.
When I was told I was ill, I never thought I'd ride a motorcycle again.
There's a spirit of Dave that I've always loved.
Dave died early last year after his battle with cancer, but his legacy lives on. The exhibits and stories about his amazing life will continue at the museum until October, and who knows, there might need to be a Dave month next year to accommodate his ever-growing community of fans.
Happy Dave Day!
Phil Chapman, BBC News, Barrow.
I am delighted to say that Dave's wife, Lily, joins us now. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Sally and Ben.
What an incredible day. And we're just starting to see now, aren't we, the stories of all the kind of magical things that are happening as a knock-on effect of Dave bringing people together.
It's magical and amazing. Last year we had the bike ride and then a concert. But this year it's been a lot more. It's been a full weekend of events. It just started with the bike ride. Started at Ace Cafe in London. We were in the sun. It was scorching hot at some point. Water just dripping off all of us. But how magical that was to go under the bridges and see those people waving at us with those pictures in their hands. And they call it now a Dave wave. So it's got its own name. And then the last stop that we planned, we couldn't do it because it was packed with bikes. So there were about 7,000 bikes in Burton in Kendal, and we had to go past it. We couldn't stop. I think, and yeah, we got into Barrow earlier than we planned anyway, because of missing one stop. And we had about 40,000 bikes again on the roads this year. So many messages that I received from drivers on the other side of the motorways saying how amazing that was and how tearful they were to see the convoy. So really magical, beautiful. Then when we arrived there, we had a concert waiting for us. And on Saturday, a bike exhibition, bike stunt, the Dave Museum that we've already seen a few images from. And that's something else. It's so emotional. They've done really, really amazing for Dave, putting together moments from his life. It's absolutely amazing. And then later on in the day, again, concerts all over the town, and a football match between legends and bikers, and that was something else. Really fun.
What would Dave have made of all of this?
Oh. I think he would just rub his hands and saying, yes, just go for it. Live your life and have fun. Don't miss anything. He was always encouraging me and encouraging others around him to have the best time, to make the best of everything. Even in his darkest moments, he managed to do that. He filmed a series in the middle of treatment because he wanted to do and to inspire people. And that's his legacy. So many people came to talk to me about the impact that he had on them. They could relate to his journey with food, with travels, with motorbikes, with illness. Oh my God, he was such an inspirational man.
How are you now?
At the minute, I'm on a high. Very tired because I think I had a couple of hours sleep the whole weekend. But it was so uplifting and so wonderful to see all those people from all over the country coming to pay a tribute. And it became a little bit more than just a tribute. It became something, it was an occasion for people to manifest, whether they were going through grief, through loss, whether they just needed a friendship to, or a friend to talk to. I had a book signing and I spoke with about 300 people that were there, and every one of them had a story about their health or about learning to cook with watching Dave and Si on the TV. Yeah. Because they've been part of people's living rooms for more than 20 years. And it's just amazing to see the legacy that they have.
And their ability to make people feel okay to talk about a love of food and sharing their emotions and all that. And that was so incredible. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to see you, Lili. What a great message. Thank you.
So nice to see you this morning.